Okay, now then listen, it's been a while since I've done this type of video, so I just decided to do it again. So this one is which anime has the stupidest reason for why it gets hate. And so first of all is My Hero. Now My Hero, I don't think it's a really bad reason because like their fan base really are toxic. Like you can say anything, any slander, and they're on your ass. They'll hack you, dox you, do all of that stuff to you. They're mad annoying and cringe. I can't lie. So, but I still watch My Hero though, and I ignore the fan base. So I don't really think it's that much of a big deal because you don't realistically, if you don't engage with them, they're not gonna engage with you. So it's I can understand why people don't like the fan base, but at the same time, as long as you don't engage with the fan base, they won't disturb you. In fact, no, they do, but it's like, bro, just avoid them. Stop being a baby, innit? Then next up is Bleach. Too many fillers. Now that really you can't really complain about that anymore because I mean I guess back in the day when you're watching it on TV or whatever you can complain as much, but nowadays when most of us watch online, you can just search for filler list and then you can count all the filler you don't want to watch. And but Bleach should get hate for another reason, like not for the filler, it should get hate for how boring it is at the beginning. Like come on, out of the big three, Bleach starts off the absolute worst. Like I'm telling you, One Piece, as soon as I started watching it, I got into that shit instantly. I was binge watching it non-stop. Not every episode, but most episodes were amazing. Same thing with Naruto. As soon as I watched the first episode of Naruto, I was hooked. I was watching that all the time. But Bleach, for one, I've been watching Bleach for 2 years, and I think it's actually 3 years. I've been watching Bleach for 3 years, and I'm on episode 200. Like I'm telling you, it's so boring. Like I'm sorry. Like I've just gone onto the Aranka arc, bro. Like it's better than any other arc. Don't get me wrong, but it's still a chore to get through. Like it was actually disgusting. Maybe because it's an old anime, and I've already watched like so many other animes that it's like, even though it may have created a few of the main tropes, it just seems so old to me. But it's not even that. Like I can get over that. Because obviously you're gonna expect the tropes from anime. Like every single one has them. But Bleach itself is so boring. The writing, I have to say, out of the big three, Bleach has the worst writing, and I don't care what anyone else says. Like literally, whenever Ichigo needs a power up, he just becomes another race, and I don't want to hear it from other shows like Dragon Ball. But Dragon Ball Goku just gets a power boost. Okay, calm. For one, Ichigo gets that as well, and then two, yeah, Goku gets a power boost, but at least he's not whenever he needs a power, he turns out to be half Frieza race, or he's half Namekian race. Do you know how dumb that would be? Imagine if Goku was Frieza race, Beerus race, Namekian race. That is garbage. Or imagine if Luffy was I don't even know. Imagine if Luffy had every single devil fruit every single time he needs a new power up. He just gets another devil fruit. Or Naruto. Imagine Naruto is half Uchiha, half Hyuga, half this and that. Do you know how stupid that is? I'm sorry. Like Bleach deserves to get hate because of the bad writing, not because of the filler. One Piece being too long, I guess that for me that's a dumb reason to hate, because if you like for one. I guess it's just big to get into it, but you shouldn't hate on it for it. Like you understand, because most animes are long anyways. Like look at Naruto. I swear Naruto has 400 episodes. Like I know it's not as much as One Piece, but like, I guess I can understand people hating on it because they don't have the time to do it. But think about it. If you really like fuck with the anime, yeah, wouldn't you prefer it to have more episodes? Because One Piece is my favorite anime, and so obviously I'm gonna want it to have more episodes so I can watch more of it. And plus, barely any of it is filler. It's not like Bleach where half of it is basically filler. Like I swear, in One Piece, like I think only 10%. Naruto has more filler than One Piece, and One Piece has 1,000 episodes, whilst Naruto has 400 episodes. Like that should tell you enough, shouldn't it? So it's like I can understand people hating for it being too long, but like at the same time, it's low-key stupid. And then next up is JoJo's Bizarre Adventure art style. Now, I haven't watched JoJo's. I've watched like some what's it called, stuff on YouTube. You know when people explain, oh, this is JoJo's power, or like what's his name, Cedar the Champ, when you're talking about Dio and all that. So I've watched that type of stuff, but I've never watched JoJo. And at first it was because of the art style. I'm not gonna lie, because the art style is brazy to me. Like I just couldn't watch it. But I'm cool with the art style nowadays. And I guess it's like once you get used to the art style, it's not even that deep. Like look at One Piece. One Piece has some of the weirdest character designs ever. Like some people like they just look goofy as hell, and I don't mind it. So art style is looking a stupid reason to hate, because like once you get used to it, it's fine. And also, I'm pretty sure from what I've seen from JoJo seems like an amazing anime, so I don't see why you would hate it just because of the art style if the story is that good. If the story was bad and the art style was trash, then fine, fair enough, you can hate on it. But the story is actually good, and the art style isn't bad. It's just hard to get used to. It's just because they look a bit zesty sometimes, but it's still, I'm sure it's still a good anime. So for me, the dumbest reason to hate it is it being too long. I can't lie, because it's like, for one, like most animes are long as hell. Like especially like the old ones, like the long running ones, like 400, 500 episodes. Are you telling me that those aren't long? Like I feel like once you hit like 200 episodes, that's already long as hell. And then and if you've watched 200 episodes of One Piece, you're bound to like it. So I'm like, because it's that good. It's not like Bleach where it's boring. So you'll want to watch more and more and more and more. And if it's really that long, bro, just skip the shit arc and then read it, bro. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I really don't care. So for me, the dumbest reason to hate is it being too long. Actually, no. The dumbest reason to hate is too many fillers, especially nowadays that you can skip all the fillers. That's the dumbest reason to hate for me, is skipping fillers. I mean, it's too many fillers.